afternoon. This is Carol Stimmel from the Engerati studio at European Utility Week 2016. And I am joined by someone really special this afternoon, so Domitille Alozy. Domitille is the project coordinator for BienVEnu. BienVEnu is an award-winning project. So the winner of the Grid Intelligence Award here at the European Utility Industry Awards for 2016. We're going to learn about that project, and then we're going to talk a little bit about how what they accomplished earned them this award, and what it brings a lot of us in terms of learnings and innovating ourselves. So thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
So your project, tell me a little bit about the project. Who was involved? First of all, tell me who you represent, and then go in and tell me a little bit about the project.
Okay, so I work in ENEDIS, which is the French DSO, and BienVEnu project is a project with 8 companies, small and big companies, working together to find new solutions for smart charging for EV in existing residential blocks.
Okay, so this is a residential smart charging project.
That's it.
Okay, so tell me first of all, why did these actors all get together? I think you told me at one point there were maybe 8 different companies involved, which is quite a number to coordinate. So the fact that you were able to coordinate that is a little bit of a marvel. So that's hard work. So why did this consortium come together? What was the problem?
The problem is to find a simple solution for people involving a very, very complex environment. So each of us know part of the solution, and together we bring something very, very simple. It's an approach very modular and evolutive, with a bus, a cable in the park, with the parkings of the blocks. So that's a technical part.
Yeah.
And you put some EV chargers on this cable, and it's very simple to add one and add another one whenever people need it.
I see. So you have actually created a scalable solution.
That's it.
So that's the trick. That is a problem that needed to be solved. So, there was a panel speaker I heard here at European Utility Week, actually in the opening plenary, who said if you bought a gasoline-powered car in Europe in the last 5 years, you wasted your money. So obviously, electric vehicles are a reality, and they're here now. So from what I'm hearing you describe, your solution has 2 different customers in a way: the utility customer and the charging customer. There's two sides of the problem here.
We have in one way people using their own cars that need to be charged, and we also put car sharing solutions inside the buildings.
Okay, so
it's a service.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so you didn't just solve a technology problem, you solved a design challenge, is what it sounds like to me.
Yes, it is.
Right, so that's the value proposition, if I'm hearing you correctly, is to be able to provide a easily usable, scalable solution that encourages the growth of the EV market.
And we also provide a solution involving an algorithm of charge, so smart charging, that allows us to optimize the power needed to charge everyone. It's a way to, with one vehicle you need 7 kilowatts for one, but if you take 10 or more vehicles, you can just say that everybody do not have to be charged at the same time. So maybe we will charge 2 vehicles at 7 o'clock in the evening, and then wait for 10 o'clock.
Sure, so they're all plugged in, but you're relieving grid stress. So that's the utility enjoyment of this particular project. So that's what I meant when I said you have a utility customer, meaning like a utility problem you're solving, which is grid stress, and a customer side problem, which is I just want to charge my car.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a big challenge. The technology challenge is, obviously you did some algorithmic development, that sort of thing, but I know that with technology innovation, adoption is really the biggest challenge. Did you do anything in particular to help inform how you wanted to solve this challenge? designing? Did you talk to customers? How did you come up with this idea?
So one of our partners is in charge of the discussions with the people who wants to integrate the project. We plan to put the solution in 10 different housing blocks, and we come and explain the solution to people, and then if it's condominium, we go to the General Assembly to make people vote for the infrastructure.
Yeah,
and
so you're a political entity as well, right? So.
And for lessors, it's much easier because you only have to convince one people in charge of the decision. But it's
this is one project you did with this consortium. Is this consortium also working on other projects? Is there anything yet to come we don't know about that you can tell us about?
The project is a 3-year duration project with support of ADEME and Île-de-France Région.
And so you're not done the project yet?
So it started 1 year ago.
And you already won an award?
And we have 2 years more to make the experimentations on real sites. Today we already have 2 sites. 3 more will come in 1 month.
Okay.
And 5 more at the beginning of next year. Then during 2 years we will try to improve our project and adapt it to real life, because people want
right, exactly.
And in 2 years' time, maybe I can answer your question and say, well, we are going to something else.
But let me ask you, were there any real technical challenges here when you were doing this? I get that the design part is sometimes strangely, it seems the simplest, but it can be hard. But you were talking about algorithm development, that sort of thing. So that's actually a lot of heavy lifting. Did you have any technical challenges in there to go pretty smoothly?
Yes. For the first time, we use PLC G3 PLC technology to transfer the information of charging from the chargers to a central intelligence. So instead of having radio emissions, we use
power line carrier.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any sort of analytics or anything like that you use back on the utility side at all? The utilities needing to look at, or is it really just a closed system that just does its thing and it seems to work pretty well?
It's a closed system inside the building, but we also have orders that comes from the grid inside the building to say, for example, during one hour we just want not the users to charge their cars, because the grid is not is on a peak. And so there is interaction between inside and outside the building.
All right. Well, excellent. I understand why you won the award now. That's a really important project, and again, being able to balance those technology challenges with adoption challenges on the customer side for something as important as EVs. I'm really glad that you were able to have so much success. I wish you a lot of success in the next 2 years, and I want to thank you very much for joining me in the studio today.
Thank you.
Yeah.